Hey guys, so it's Shania and today I'm super excited to talk to you guys about this wonderful little thing called your permit, which I just recently got, and I will insert an Instagram photo of me with my paper copy right now. So that was me with my paper copy, and I was so excited that I have to do a video about it because I feel like it's something that a lot of people might have questions about. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So there are three things basically that lead up to getting your permit. The first one is studying for the test, the second one is right before the test, and the third one is taking the test. You think you can handle all of this information because I'm about to throw it all at you, okay? So starting with number one, which is studying for the test. A good tool to take the test with is this website. It's amazing because not every state is the exact same. So what really helped me is this website, and it's called driverstest.org, and if I'm saying the name wrong, it should also be somewhere else on this screen, but I hope I'm saying it right. But anyway, what you do is you go onto this website and you click your state, and then it will send you to this other page, well, not other page, just like another part of the website that has 6 different tests on it, and you can take each one of these tests as many times as you want and get a new score or get the same score, or you get a score or a grade each time. So I took all 6 of these tests like 3 days before I was supposed to get my permit. I failed all 6. I failed them with an F. I failed. Okay. How do you do an F? Is that an F? I don't know. I failed. What I did is I reviewed my signs. I reviewed the motorcycle section of my book, and if there was a question on that test that related to a certain specific part in my book, then I would go and I'd highlight that section in my book. And what your book is, because I don't think I've explained it yet, is you go to the DA's office and there is a book for each state and you study that book. I'm a bad kid and I did not read the whole book. I know I should have, but I didn't, so I'm super sorry about that. But a very smart, wise thing to do would to read the whole book. I didn't. I still passed. I passed the first time I took it, but if you're in school, you can just take your permit test in school, and it's not this big of a deal, but you can still use that website. In school, it's a little bit different. I took my test during the summer, so my circumstances were a little bit trickier than if you were just in school. Some other helpful hints for studying for the test are to review parts of the book that you know you have trouble with, study your signs, and study the zones around like diesels and stuff. Know the names of each zone. And uphill and downhill parking. That's another great. So moving on to the second point, which is right before the test. And this is the time when you're really excited, and then you go into the DA's office and you have to wait in line for an hour and you just want to hurt somebody. It ain't fun. And if you fail, you have to do it all over again. So I suggest you listen to Mama Shania and you do what I say, because yeah. You're going to need, if you take your permit test during the summer and you have to go to the office or the sheriff's office or the DA's office or wherever you have to go, you're going to want to bring your birth certificate, your social security card, your school enrollment form, and a pen, because you're going to have to fill out some paperwork. That being said, they cannot be copies. They won't accept them if they are copies. Birth certificate and your social security card, they have to be original, or you will have to leave and come back and wait in line all over again. Okay? So just bring all of that. That's how it is in my state or in my area of the state. So I'm assuming it's the same everywhere. But if you're in school, I think the circumstances are different. But yeah, if you are not taking your permit test during school time, if you're taking it during the summer, bring those things and make sure you have a pen because you're going to have to fill out some stuff. And it's going to take a little bit. And then the third and final point is taking the test. It is different everywhere. But if you take those online practice tests, I promise they are almost identical. Mine were almost identical to the exact questions. They might have been worded a little bit different, but if they have pictures, the pictures are the same. It's just, I cannot stress to you enough how much the online tests help. So when you go in to take the test, they're going to first take your picture, make sure all your information is correct. Do not be an idiot like Shania. Who's an idiot? Shania. Inside this box. Because, do you know what I did? I was so excited that I didn't check my information and they spelt my name wrong. So make sure that they spell your name correctly because you don't want your name spelt wrong. I mean, come on, that's the worst thing. Okay, and so after you get your picture taken and they check your information, you're going to sit at a computer. It may not be like this everywhere, but I sat at a computer. I was too short for it, so I had to get a different chair. So I pulled a different chair up and I sat at my little computer. We had telephones and you could hear the person talking, like they would read the question to you, but you know what I did? I took this and I put it down because I didn't like that. I like to be able to read my own thing. You have plenty of time. Do not get in a rush. They can't rush you. You have plenty of time. Take your time. So read the questions carefully. Read each answer just like you're taking a test. A lot of you guys probably take tests terribly. Read each question. Read each answer choice. Pick the one that makes the most sense. I mean, I sound like a teacher, but it's true. Just, if you listen to people, you'll do fine. So just make sure you read carefully and answer carefully. Take your time. You are not in any hurry. And then when you are done with your test, we had to pay a little fee. Some places don't some places don't require you to pay a fee, but we had to pay a fee. So I paid a fee, and then I got my paper copy of my license, which is this one right here. I'll cover up everything except for my face. So this is my paper copy, and yeah. So I was really excited, and I'm so excited. But yeah, you get so excited about this, just make sure everything is correct on it because you're going to want to make sure everything's correct. And then about a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a couple weeks later, they'll send you the hard copy, which is the one I have in this hand. And when you have this in your hand, you feel amazing. You get so excited. So these are my 2 permit cards, and I'm so excited. So right here at the very end, I'm going to throw in a 4th point, and that is be safe. I love every one of you guys. I mean, my channel name is Shania Loves You, and it's true. I love you. So if you're watching this and you're about to take your permit test and you pass, please be safe. Please be careful because I don't want anyone to get hurt. Having your license is a privilege, and it can easily be taken away and revoked, and then it'll take longer for you to get your license. So be smart. Don't drive without an adult in the car with you. Just because you have this does not mean that you could just go willy-nilly and do what you want. Have an adult. Be safe. Be precautious. Check your mirrors all the time, and just please be careful because I love every one of you guys, and I want you all to pass your permit test, but I want you to be safe afterwards. So I guess that's all I have to say, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Bye-bye.